Hello and welcome to the Whiskey Closet. My name is Kevin and it's Willett Pot Still up next. Look at this bottle. Look at this bottle. Look at it. This is a Willett Pot Still bourbon. The bottle kind of looks like a pot still. This bourbon was really hard for me to find, and I'd been looking for it for a while. It has a bit of a reputation, honestly, mostly a negative reputation. It is a pot stilled bourbon as opposed to a column still bourbon, and pot still bourbons don't distill as much. They don't purify as much. They tend to taste a little funkier. So I had read a lot of reviews about this, and based on them, I assumed that I wouldn't like it, but I still wanted one, honestly, mostly because of the bottle. So I was excited when I finally found one, and I was shocked when I really liked it. The Willett Distillery makes a few different products, including this Noah's Mill product. Rowan's Creek is another one. They have their purple tops, everybody calls them, which are like limited releases that a lot of people do like to hunt, from what I understand. I've never seen one, of course. But this is Willett Pot Still. It's got this really different nose. It makes me want to say banana. Maybe almost like not quite ripe banana, but it's also got a real nice touch of baking spice, where I would expect a pot stilled thing to be crazy funky. This isn't crazy funky. It's only a little funky. It's a very distinctive nose, and it's pretty nice. It does smell like it could be a little young. There's not a lot of oak, and there is a lot of sweet and maybe almost dusty corn. That banana note is backing off, but it's still kind of in there. I'm gonna write that off to the sort of funk. It's got like a real savory banana bread kind of thing going on. Let's taste it. It's just good. It's spicy, and it's kind of a unique spice. It's only 94 proof, but it's spicy. It does have that slightly funky flavor going on. Again, tonight for some reason, it really is making my brain think banana. It is a little kind of bready. There's a good oak impact. Almost comes across like a little bit toasted almost. Relatively simple, other than the fact that that spice that it brings really kind of takes me by surprise in a good way. It's over very quick, but it's nice. My biggest critique would be that it's a little too sweet in just a real simple way, but it does have that shock of spice. It just like spikes. You get the sweetness, you get that little kind of raw funky banana thing, but then there's that shock of a spicy character, and then there's like a little hint of a barrel finish, again kind of making me think toasted. It's not, as far as I know, finished in toasted barrels, but it's bringing that kind of vibe. It's fine. Since it's pot stilled, I thought it would be fun to compare it to something else pot stilled. This is Woodinville Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is another pot stilled product. This one is 90 proof, 45% alcohol, made in Washington State. I haven't tasted this in a really long time. I really liked it when I first got it though, but that was forever ago. This has almost got some fruit notes in it. It's very candied too. It's making me want to say maybe like banana runts or something. Interesting that my brain's going to banana again. Again, predominantly sweet. A little hint of that magic marker character. Similar but different. In some ways it's simpler in that it's sort of just one thing. It seems like it's a little more barrel, but it's got like a sickly sweet character to it that I'm not enjoying. This one now, after smelling this, going back to Willett Pot Still, getting way more, what's the word for this? Kind of like a vegetal sort of character. I think I definitely like the Willett better than the Woodinville. I mean, I gotta say, this is a foregone conclusion, but here's Barrel Vantage from last week. Let's put it up against Willett pot still. Oh, all that oak. Wow. And that toasted marshmallow. Ooh, Ew, yeah, I should have seen that coming. It kind of makes the Willett smell bad. I was saying that funkiness wasn't jumping out of the glass on its own, but man, you put it against something with a lot of classic bourbon character and a lot of those extra layered oak flavors, and then you smell this and it is just kind of, oh man, yeah, that kind of vegetal thing is really jumping out. It's kind of got that sickly sweet character coming out now too. Yeah, that's really amazing. Oh yeah, there it is. That's easy. I don't even need to taste them, just on the nose, it's so obvious. Let's taste it anyway though, right? It's bourbon time. Ooh, so good. Yeah, that Barrel Vantage. That's nice stuff. Let's taste the Willett. Yeah, it just, now, this has so much oak in it, and the oak brings a maturity that this just doesn't have. So by comparison, this tastes so young, just kind of weirdly sickly sweet. I mean, we knew the comparison wasn't fair. This is just what happened in the Up Next series. But Barrel Vantage takes that one. Still, I don't want to end on a negative note, because when I pour a glass of Willett, I'm just always surprised how much I like it, because it does have that spice impact sort of in the middle of the flavor experience, and that's just always nice. And even though it is definitely on that sickly sweet spectrum, and I'm getting those vegetal and kind of raw banana kind of notes, that's not necessarily bad. It's all right. It's different. Well, that was Willett Pot Still. It's good. I think the best part is still the bottle. Next week, up next is going to be Chattanooga Whiskey Cask Strength. It's 111 proof. This is going to be a little bit more of a fair comparison than the Barrel Vantage against the Willett was, I think. This one is very interesting, so tune in next week for that. Thanks again for watching The Whiskey Closet, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.